Hi guys, this is Miss McCormick. We're going to be working on your spelling words for the story A Place to Play. In these words, at the end of the word or the syllable is a Y. There are two different sounds that a Y can make, and I'm going to get my phoneme grapheme mapping book from Catherine Grace up here so you can take a look. This is a really good chart to learn about long vowel spellings. So at the end of a base word or a syllable, the Y can say the long E sound, and the Y can say the long I sound. There's no specific condition as to when they say that, but know that it does not say the long A, O, or U. So the Y at the end of a base word or syllable can say the E or the I sound. I'm going to leave that up there so if the teacher wants to stop and take a screenshot of that. It's a really good book to get. It's Phonics and Spelling Through Phoneme Grapheme Mapping by Catherine Grace. I also want to review with you closed and open syllables. So if you're just now starting to watch the videos, you may not have this information yet. So think about a doorway. We're going to do this word. Let's say I don't know how to read this word. I need to find out what the vowel sound is. So I underline the vowel. You can mark it with a V if you want to. But the main thing is finding the vowel first. Well, what you need to know is a vowel, just one vowel. You can have something in front of it, but when you find one vowel and it's at the end of the word or the syllable and it's close to the door, that one vowel loves to run, so he can open the door and go a long way. So that reminds you it's the long sound. The long sound for a vowel is its name. So O, so the letter name, O. So now let's take a look to see, what if I have this word? Let me write my letters correctly. First thing I do is I find my vowel. Can he get to that door, or he bumps into the T? He bumps into that T. So he can't open the door and go a long way. The door stays closed. This is a closed syllable. One vowel followed by one or more consonants. The syllable is closed. So because he can only go a short way, the vowel sound is short. So we put this little smiley face thing on top. I forget what it's called. But that reminds us that it's the short sound. The short sound is not a letter name, but the other sound. Ah. Ah. Touch and say. G. Ah. T. Got. So if you see a single vowel followed by one or more consonants, that door stays closed because he can't get to it. He can only go a short way. If it's like this, the single vowel at the end of a base word or a syllable, he can go a long way because he could open the door. So this is an open syllable. The vowel's at the end. It can go a long way, so it's a long sound. O, G, O, go. Alright, so that helps you remember open and closed syllables because it's going to be important when we're working with our words. Here's a little card clue. Closed syllable is one vowel plus one or more consonants. The vowel is short. Remember, it bumps into the consonant. It can only go a short way. And then there's some examples. See the word nest? One or more consonants after the vowel. It can't go to the door. It can only go a short way. Alright, let's do our words. The first word is going to be my. I'm going to put all the Y that represents the I sound first. My. Let's sound it out. I. The first sound is I. And this word is represented with the Y. Please put the little mark going to the writing line and then come up and make the longer line and make it go under the writing line. My. The next word is try. I will try my best. Let's sound it out. T, I. The first sound is T. I. It's the Y. Try. The next word is by. I walked by his house. By. Sound it out. B-I. The first sound is B. My lips are closed. That reminds me the line comes first. B. And then the bubble sits on the writing line. B. The next sound is I. At the end of a base word or syllable, it can be spelled with a Y. By. The next word is fly. The fly is around me. Sound it out. F-I. The first sound is F. I'm biting my lip. It's the F. We do the curl first and then cross it. It's the L. And I. It's the Y. Fly. The next word is cry. Let's sound it out. K-I. K. It's the C. I. Cry. Alright, those are all of the words in our list that have the Y representing the I sound. The next group of words are going to represent the E sound. E sound. Let me move this up a little bit. The first one we're going to do is puppy. Let's sound out puppy. P-E. The first sound is P. Make sure your line goes under the writing line and your bubble sits on the writing line. The next sound is we got to double the P, but I need to explain why in just a second. Let's do this last sound, which is E. It's the Y representing the E sound. Now, puppy is a two-syllable word because it has two vowel sounds, and E. So those are my vowel sounds. Now, here, P. We say P, and then we say P, so that's the two syllables. So I'm going to cover up the P part, the P and the U. Is this a closed syllable or an open syllable? Let's try an open syllable because the U is at the end of the syllable, so the vowel can go a long way, which says its name, U. P, U. That's not the right sound for our word. So we need to help this be short vowel, so we need to double the P, put it in the same box. When we say the word, it's still P and then P, but and when you're writing it, the syllable break is right between the two P's, so that, look what happened. Now, one of the P's goes with the first syllable, the other P goes with the second syllable. We only say it one time, but when we look at it, now it's a closed syllable. One vowel followed by one or more consonants, it's closed. It's a short vowel. P. Remember, we only say one P sound, but we need to double the P to protect the short vowel. That's going to show up in two more of our words. So it's an important rule to learn for this list and many other words. The next word is handy. Let's sound out handy. A, N, D, E. The first sound is A, N. My tongue is up. My lips are open. N. It's the N. D, 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 D. I'm tapping the top of my mouth like a drum. D, D, D. That reminds me. The bubble is first, like a drum in a parade. The line is up, and then down and bump. The last sound is E, which is represented by the Y. Handy. The next word is lucky. Sound it out. L, K, E. The first sound is L, K. Alright, here's another a little phonics rule. At the end of a single syllable word following a single short vowel, the k at the end of the word is going to be spelled with a CK. Luck. And then this is a adjective, so luck, and the person is lucky or has a lot of luck. So that's actually the end of the base word, and lucky, the E sound is represented by the Y. So the k at the end of a base word, because this is a base word, the Y is at the end, indicating it's an adjective now. At the end of the base word, the k is represented by the CK when it's following a single short vowel. So that was lucky. The next word is silly. He was very silly. Sound it out. S-I-L-E. The first sound is S. I-O-E. Now, silly. It's a two-syllable word, and we say si and then li. But look at that. If that's the syllable, is that open or closed? That's open. That means the vowel can go a long way, which means it say its name. I, silly. That's not the right pronunciation of the word, so we need to fix the spelling to protect that short I. So do you remember what we did with puppy? We double the consonant so that, here's the syllable break right here. So now that is a closed syllable, a single vowel followed by one or more consonants. It's closed. The vowel is short. I. Silly. Silly. The next word is sunny. It was very sunny today. S-A-N-E. S-A-N-E. Sunny. Two-syllable word. And E. Sunny. But look, that's an open syllable, so the vowel should be long. U. That's not the right pronunciation, so we need to double the N, put it in the same box. So now we have a closed syllable, one vowel followed by one or more consonants. It's closed. The vowel is short. Sunny. Alright. Well, I hope that you do really well on your test and understand the difference in the ending of the word. When we have a Y at the end of the word, it can say E or it can say I. It just so happens that all of our words here that said the E sound were in two-syllable words. I didn't find anything in my book that indicated that a two-syllable word with the Y at the end says the E sound. I didn't find that, but that sure was true in our list that we had today. I hope that you have a great week. I'll see you later.